Hi you guys. I just got done mowing my lawn and I'm a bit tired and sore. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been putting my trail cam out, and I'll show you here the footage that I got. And every night I'm putting the trail cam out just to see what's been coming around, because I was up late last night and I heard something out here in the yard and I just could not explain it. I just could not explain it. And I came out here with my high-powered flashlight and I saw nothing. Absolutely nothing. I even heard people talking in my yard. Two people having a conversation right out here in my yard, and there was nobody out here. So I just want to let you guys know that the trail cam I'm still setting up. I wanted to tell you guys flat out what I know deep down in my soul. I've been doing a lot of research for days, and I've been putting a lot of hours into it. And I will leave a link down below of something you can watch yourself. But anytime that you're on any type of insurance, whether it's workman's comp, disability, whatever the different types of insurances are out there, you are surveilled a lot. And they can do it at any time, at any day or night, anywhere in public. And my property is pretty wide open here. And there's people that come and go out of this park all day long. I've seen vehicles come in here. I don't know who they are. I've never seen the car or truck before. There's been people that have parked across from my house and they just sit in their vehicle and stare over at my house. I've seen a car park on the bridge. And when I got out the binoculars, they had a telephoto lens on a camera and they were looking right at me. And I was looking right at them. So I know I've been surveilled. I've been followed in my van, where I've made more than 20 turns and still had the same vehicle tailing behind me. So I know I've been surveilled. I know how they do things. And so what I want to tell you guys in this video is that after next Friday, I am absolutely confident that they're going to deny my case, because they will find anything. Even me mowing my lawn, they could deny my case. Anything at all. They could follow me camping and deny my case because I'm cutting up some wood and burning some wood in the fire. They could deny me. They denied a woman down in Florida because she posted on Facebook on the beach. This was a picture of her just smiling. Just smiling. And they denied her because they said anybody that is in pain would not be smiling. This is how ludicrous it is, and they get away with this by law. You're dealing with the federal government, who is crooked beyond belief. The only criminals in this country are the government. They break more laws than your average citizen. They are corrupt more than anybody. They will do whatever the hell they want to do. So I am absolutely 100% certain they will deny my case. And then I would have to go with no income for 2 years under a new attorney at the same law firm, because my attorney retired, and have to fight it all over again for 2 years. 2 years. No way to pay rent, no way to pay bills, no way to pay anything. All I would have is whatever Google AdSense pays me on the ads generated from my videos. And yes, Social Security already has multiple copies of my YouTube videos. And they'll use anything they can against you. But they don't know how much at night I suffer. Bridget knows. She's seen it. And so has Sandy when her and I room together. But at least I know that Sandy will move back into this place and look after Casey and Lacey, so I don't have to worry about their welfare, my 2 cats. And she'll have this place with Gizmo, and I will go on and live in my van. It's the only choice I've got, to live in my van, if I chose to fight this case. That's if I chose to do it, and I don't know if it's in me, you guys, to go through another 2 years and do this all over again. Seeing more doctors, having more medical tests done, all these different examinations you got to do, and you've got their doctors that you have to go out to Buffalo and see and be examined by more of their doctors, and all the medical proof you'd have to furnish all over again, and have nerve conductive studies done and things like this. And I just don't know if I've got it in me, you guys, at 51 years old to fight this again, only to be under a surveil state the rest of my life, always watching my back, always looking over my shoulder. I can't live like that. So it's almost worth it to me to be homeless than to put up with that bullshit. Because, you guys, I live on so little money as it is. I mean, if they think that somebody would want to willingly choose to live on what I live on versus working a job and having more, gaining more respect from people than you do when you're on disability, because I've got neighbors that have talked trash about me. Gina, the mail lady, has talked trash about me, not only to other people, but right to my face. Everybody does it. Everybody that I've talked to always brings it up if they know that I'm on disability. And disability is because of the disadvantages that I have over somebody that doesn't have the conditions wrong with them that I have. It's something I cannot help. I wanted to do landscaping until I could retire, and it just wasn't in my stars to do that. And you know, I just can't believe that I'm facing this again after all these years. It's been 14 years since I filed. It's been 12 years since I won. And you get jealous people that will call the SSA and say, you know, well, I saw Kevin mowing his lawn, so he needs to be reviewed. Or I saw Kevin building a camper, but he needs to be reviewed. But yet nobody knows how much I suffered building those damn things. And that's why I quit doing it, because as my health got worse, I gave it up. Even though people kept telling me in the comment section, Kev, build another camper, I can't build campers anymore. I just can't. And I built those on days when I really felt my best. But then at night I would suffer. I would suffer greatly. And that was never put on camera. I rarely ever discussed it, but I suffered greatly with it. So I've got permanent neuropathy in my hands now, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm supposed to have an MRI on my hip because I'm facing hip surgery, and then I got to see my hand surgeon next week for Dupuytren's contracture to have another palmar fasciectomy. But once they deny me, I have no insurance. I won't even be able to go through with it. So I wouldn't be able to see a doctor. I wouldn't be able to call an ambulance if I had a lung collapse again. I wouldn't be able to do anything. And so I would have to just live in my van. And though I would need a way to keep my videos going, because I would need Google AdSense as some type of income to pay for gas and van insurance, I won't have a computer to use in my van. And I've only got this old camera left. This is all I've got now. I'm down to one camera. And I got no internet connection. You know, and it costs money to drive to Starbucks to try to get a Wi-Fi signal somewhere and to do stuff like that. And I'm just not interested in doing things like that. But so I got to figure out how I could keep my channel going with no internet, no computer. Because all I got is my big desktop. And I have no way to really generate that from the van. I don't know. Maybe my lithium battery bank would do it for a time. I don't know. I really don't know, but I do have to have a way to edit my videos and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, you guys, living on Google AdSense when I've had some months where they didn't pay me at all, and other months where I barely made the threshold, there is no guarantee in the income. It bounces. It's all over the place. So one month I could have enough, and another month I may not have enough. And then where do I park the van? Where do I go? What do I do? So these are the things that I got to think about. But I suffer every day and every night, regardless of what Social Security says, regardless of what my neighbors say, regardless of what my family says, regardless of what anybody thinks. I know it's between God and I. I know what I suffer with every night. I know what I go through and the problems that I have. Whether if people want to take my word for it or not, it's all documented. It's all been medically proven. It's what I suffer with, and that's the end of the story. And but it's in their interest to get me denied. That's what they want to do, because that's who the IMA specialists work for, is Social Security, and they have direct payments, so they don't have to like bill out to an insurance for a bill that where they treated a patient, because they don't do this. They're actually working for the insurance company, so they get a direct payment whether if it's weekly or monthly, they get a direct payment. So I know this is what's going to happen. I know it. And because this is what they do to people, because it's how they save money, and they want you to have to sue them and fight it, and it takes 2 years and you have no income. And what people don't understand is if you do an appeal and you tell them that you want your income to continue, they'll continue paying you for 2 years, but if you lose again, you got to pay all that money back. That's why I would opt out of them continuing paying me while I fight for 2 years, is because if I didn't win again, then you got to pay all that money back. And if you're living on that money, there's no money to give back to them. So that's why you opt out of that. That's a very stupid thing to do. You always take no payment. That way, after 2 years of you struggling to survive on whatever it is you can survive on, then they pay you retroactive back that 2 years and you get one lump sum. So it's a better way to go. I would just have to figure out how to survive for 2 years. That's if I decide to fight it. I may not even fight it, because I really don't. It was hell, you guys, going through that. It was absolute hell. The doctors I had to see, the appointments I had, the tests I had to have done, the attorney appointments to go to the law firm and have to sit and speak with the attorney and go over paperwork and sign things. And it's too much. And when you don't have the money to pay for gas and stuff like that, it's really more than you can afford. And I don't even remember how I got through it. I really don't remember. It was too many years ago. But I just don't have it in me to do it again, you guys, to put up with the bullshit games from them, and them to surveil you, always harass you, always be under a review, and then after only a couple years you can be under a review and have to go through it all over again. It never ends, you guys. It never ends. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm taking it day by day. I don't have a videographer to go with me. I don't have a witness to go with me. I don't have anyone representing me to go with me. I'm on my own. And they're going to find it in their interest to deny me. That's what they do, you guys. I've seen enough proof through what the legal experts are saying, and I've seen enough of these reviews online, and that it's not good. It's not in your favor at all. So you could have 50 different things wrong with you, but just because you mow your lawn, they can deny you on just that. On just that. Even though they don't pay you enough money to hire your lawn care done, you have to do it yourself. I'd be evicted if I didn't mow my own lawn, so I have to do it. I can't afford to hire it done. So they want way too much. They want over $100 for someone to mow my lawn, over $100, and you got to do it every week. That's over $400 a month. Can't afford that. So that's why I do it myself. And yes, I pay for it, but Social Security just says, well, if you can mow your lawn, then you could go and mow for a mowing company. And then they shut you off. That's all it takes. Something very, very simple. So anyway, you guys, I live in my van. I'd document it if I had a way to document it, but I don't. I'm not equipped to do that, to be a van dweller. I'm not equipped to be a van dweller, but I'd have to be. And but all I got is this camera. I got no laptop. I got no Wi-Fi. I have no idea how I'd get it done. I don't know. Maybe I could stop back here and Sandy would let me use her Wi-Fi just for uploading and then leave again when it's done. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to update you on that. And I have to wait up to 3 months after Friday's visit before they'll even give me a determination. That from the time you get reviewed until the time they give you the verdict, it could be a year. And it started back on the 14th of February, last February. So it could be all the way up until this coming February before I know. Yeah, they like to make you live in a life of stress and anxiety. That's what they like to do. And so anyway, you guys, I'll keep you posted as I know, and once I know, I'll let you guys know, and I'll even let you know how it went at the IMA review from the 2 doctors I got to see, and go from there. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.